Hello everybody, it's Jill here again for another live video in the Peace of Mind group, and it recorded to see in YouTube most likely. So today I want to talk about, I called it when we know that our thoughts aren't us, aren't who we are, we just do stuff anyway. Regardless of what the thoughts say. And that's so key to understanding all of this stuff, because a lot of people, are always saying, should I just plow through it? Should I just do it anyway? And it's not that. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not about like hearing the thoughts and then just being like, no, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to do it anyway. There's a subtle difference with what I'm talking about, because it's a knowing that the thoughts don't matter, like that they don't mean anything, that they're just thoughts in our head. And so there's a difference between that and then like using willpower. Like if you were afraid, I know many of you have panic attacks and you're afraid to go do something because you think you're going to have a panic attack. Well, that's all thought. And the more you see that that's not you, that those thoughts are just thoughts and they don't mean anything, the more you might, I'm not saying to go do this, the more you might just do something anyway. So for instance, and this is a silly example, but this is what happened to me this morning. I eat my healthy mug muffin every day for breakfast, which has ground flax seeds in it, and I can post the recipe if anyone's interested. But I've been grinding the flax seeds. I have an old coffee grinder that I grind the flax seeds with, and I have a whole bunch ground, and then about once a month or something I have to grind up some more. And I know the last time I did it, the grinder seemed to be not working so great, and I was thinking it was probably just clogged up, and it looked like it was all clogged up. All the ground flax seeds were kind of stuck at the opening where they're supposed to come into the little cup. And so I didn't do anything about it at the time. I had finished grinding what I needed, but I was down to about my last tablespoon today. And, in my head I was thinking, oh, I don't want to clean that thing out. I don't feel like doing it. What a pain in the ass it's going to be. I don't want to do it. But I just found myself doing it. I literally thought I wasn't going to do it by my thoughts. But I just started doing it. Like while my muffin was cooking in the microwave, I just started doing it without, I don't know why. Like it just happened. And this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So then I stopped when my muffin was ready. Actually, it wasn't even a muffin. I used the same recipe to make. I could make toast out of this stuff too. So it was my toast. It's kind of like a rye toast. I put caraway seeds in it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. When that was done, I ate that, and I still hadn't really finished cleaning out the thing. And I kind of in my mind was thinking, ugh, again, I gotta go back later, so I don't know when I'm gonna do it today. Sometime I'll have to go back and do it. And I don't know, again, the next time I was in the kitchen, I just found myself doing it again. It just was what was happening. I didn't plan on it. I just spent the last, I don't know, probably hour doing it without really thinking about it. It was all clogged up. Then I finally got it all done, and I thought it was working. I tested it out on the few little flax seeds that were in there, and it seemed okay, and I dumped those ones out because I thought they might have had some of the old crud in them. I poured a whole bunch more in to do it, and then the motor just died. So my efforts were actually useless. I couldn't get it to work after all that hour of cleaning. But that's besides the point. Had I known that, I guess I wouldn't have wasted the time. Thankfully, I have another little coffee grinder thing that I can use, so those flax seeds won't go to waste. But the point is not about my flax seeds. It's just like that happens to me all the time, because I still have old conditioned procrastination thoughts. Even like this morning, I'm supposed to, this is a newsletter week for me, and I have nothing, I didn't know, I have nothing on my mind to write about. I feel like I've written about everything for the blog. nothing's left. I've been listening to novels on Audible, and I haven't been, so I've been like so immersed in that I'm not even thinking about this, inside out stuff. And so I had nothing to write about. But again, I just found myself going to my blog and finding an old topic that I had sort of started and started writing in it. Whether I finish it or not for this week, we'll see. But like, it's so weird. Like, that's the way it works. It's not, but do you see the distinction between not, I'm not like saying, no, I'm not going to listen to your thoughts. I'm going to do this because I have to do it. It's not that at all. I just find myself doing stuff or not. Oftentimes I don't. And I'm guessing it's because I just know that I just know those thoughts aren't me at some level. I mean, they still seem like me most of the time, but I just know I don't have to listen to them or they don't mean anything. They're just there. They're just noise in the background, I guess, a lot of times for me now, for these kinds of things. And so I just do what I got to do, and I don't think anything about it. I just find myself doing stuff, or in some cases it might be not doing stuff, or whatever it might be. It's because I guess that I see through that illusion that they don't mean much to me as much anymore as they used to. So I guess I will end it there because I'm just going to keep belaboring the same point. If you have questions about this, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Bye.